No, this is what we're not doing. What it do, Ski? It's your boy, Failey McWhaley. Today we are checking out some good old Stargate SG-1. This one is season number 6, episode number 6. How's it going, everybody? Last episode, we took a little trip to a quiet little town. Well, not quiet. It was actually pretty rowdy. There was some Goa'uld nonsense going on. Interesting stuff going on with cloning some symbiotes. We're going to be getting into some new stuff today. So don't forget, guys, if you're here for the first time, leave a like if you like, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, as always, links in the description down below for all of the extras. But with that being said, let's see what's going on today. Let's get into this one, guys. Yoit. Oh, we are running in the forest. Jaffa Creed. Oh, we got one down. Go, go, go. I think that's Jack. I know the back of that head. Let's fucking go! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, it looks like it went through. This one's called Abyss.
It's the Tok'ra.
Who would have thought?
About damn time.
Let's go! Oh, I mean, it's probably Thor. Fuck. Oh my god, I got so amped. I got so amped. Oh my god.
Stand up.
That was so unnecessary.
Colonel O'Neill for days.
Is it special guest though? That's the thing.
We had no reason to expect this. I see no reason to assign blame. This is only hope for survival.
He could have refused.
In which case?
A more than fair exchange.
Colonel O'Neill would not agree to a blending with
His will by the symbiote.
You accuse an honored Tok'ra of behaving as a GOA'ULD.
We don't leave our people behind.
Yes, sir. That's the motto, Hammond. You know it. Okay, what's been going on the past few episodes while you've been gone, Jack? Oh, Brad has entered the chat. Okay. They really got everybody on. Who's popping?
Out of the loop with the
Hierarchies.
I am Baal.
You see this place? He's balling.
Do you not know the pain you will suffer?
impudence. What does that mean?
Well, clearly he bought a kit.
Again.
He's got a few of them.
Who are you? Symbiote fled the body out of cowardice.
I haven't a clue.
Okay. What did Jack learn?
This is the last thing I remember, I swear to God. I agreed to let the Tok'ra put a snake in my head, or I would have died.
Only once you've told me everything I ask, will you be allowed to die. One.
Let's not go for the head. Relax, relax. Back to life. Back to reality. So they got some sort of technology that's either got to do with magnetic fields or gravity. Also, if it's...
You?
Cersei? Hello?
Hi, Jack.
Mike! Daniel!
Daniel.
I was just about to say, is he gonna break him
Good to
out?
see you. I'm really here. Sure you are.
Canon.
Here in the sense that my consciousness is here, if not here in the full physical flesh and blood sense, which is really neither here nor there. The point
I
is...
missed him.
Yes, you did. That's because I've ascended to another plane of existence. Oh. From aroma to salad, the whole... I'm energy now.
How's that working out for you?
Good, actually. Very good.
So has he been watching us this entire time? Like, why is he here?
What good's the power to make the wind blow or toss lightning around if you can't use it to spring an old friend out of jail?
Some rules.
I can't. More accurately, the symbiote the Tok'ra placed inside of you, congratulations, by the way,
My head, I agreed to this.
it never shared with you why would why.
Never to use again, and I woke
Took
up
full
here.
control, yeah. Seems like it.
Even if they did, they'd never be able to pull off a rescue because this place is a fortress.
So what are we
Baal is just
saying?
gonna keep on torturing you to death and reviving you in a sarcophagus until...
Apparently, I've got a big day tomorrow.
No, I'm not gonna let that happen. I won't let him destroy you.
You can interfere
You
now.
said you couldn't help.
No, I can't stop Baal
thought
from
it through?
torturing you any more than Oma could heal my radiation sickness, but I can help you ascend.
No. This is what we're not doing. What? Yo, we were taking our time throughout this entire series for the advancements. Are changing up the pace in their characters. And within, what, this Meridian, so 21, 22, 1, 2, 3. We've had Daniel die. We've had Daniel ascend. We've had Jack being blended, and now we have Daniel coming back to make Jack ascend as well? Are you kidding me? I'm not upset. What are we doing here? I'm excited to see how this is going to go. And it's funny, too, how I was so convinced that was the end of Daniel. I think I said it when he first died and I was still processing his death. I'm like, okay, so is he going to be sort of like a ghost figure, like he said, and help in and pop out? I don't know if this is just sort of like a one-off thing. It's just still pretty new, right? And they want to maybe have him come back within the first few episodes and then sort of ease him away. Or if he's going to be popping in every, season finale or anything like that. But I'm down for Michael Shanks. And I knew it couldn't have been Thor because it's a special guest, right? They never have done special guests if it's just Thor, right? This is awesome, though. Oh!
Personnel are following my
Who's a
direct
slave?
orders. Provide you with comfortable quarters until you decide to change your mind. And they're going, counselor. I don't give a damn.
Peaceful. Hammond gives no fucks.
You want to be my Oma?
No way. Oh my god.
You could put it that way. I mean, I wouldn't, but don't know.
This guy's really trying to give him
the
his
next plane of existence out of here. You got to give me some.
It's your journey. The candlelight is fired and the meal was cooked a long time ago or something like that.
Why?
This guy Daniel is really trying to give him a referral code. He heard what the rewards was and said, "Oh, Jack, I got an offer for you, buddy." This is not looking good. I think he's gonna actually have to ascend. Are all of Baal's Jafar's blonde? Is that like a requirement?
To not only risk his life, but also the life of his host.
What, family, relationship, kid, or some sort of, I don't know, probably not an item. This guy's really going in. Oh my god.
I just told you.
What? Tok'ra secrets? Could a single name reveal them?
I don't know.
Into our empires.
Kanan! That's a name.
What do we do? What is that?
I just told you.
This neutralizes the acid and numbs the pain.
Oh.
So you see,
Like he'll play ball.
Anything else?
there may be much more of this Kanan still in your memory than even you know.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty sick facility. I don't like the fact that Jack's getting tortured, of course, but...
Jack, who are you talking to?
I don't think we've
There's
seen her
nobody there.
before. I was trying to recall. I'm like, I don't think we've seen that
Look
person.
who's talking.
Oh my god.
Still hurt? The hardest part of being who or what I am is having the power to change the things I want to change and knowing that I can't. Even when I'm certain, even when it's... Because for all I can do, I'm no more qualified to play God than the Goa'uld are.
He's at least as smart as you.
There isn't always a way out, Jack.
Hey, if that was true, I'd have been dead a long time ago.
How many more times do you think you can go into that sarcophagus before it starts changing you? But all the time, it's destroying who you are. And once that happens, you won't be able to ascend no matter how much you want to.
Hey.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe you could do it.
This is me we're talking about.
Yes, it is. Oh,
This is gonna be a
Stop
while.
it, will you?
come on, Jack. You think the Asgard named a ship after you because they thought it was a cool name? That's the same thing almost on me.
I am not you.
Yeah, when has it ever stopped you from doing anything?
Their hands.
You wouldn't do
Ball would be dead.
Jack.
I don't think I'd stop there.
You're a better man than that.
That's where you're wrong.
Even when Jacob was trying to heal me, I chose this. But you, in the place you're at right now, you don't have any other choices. This is not your life we're talking about, Jack. This is your soul. This is it. What I'm offering you is your only way out.
He's being real stubborn, but I mean,
I have no choice.
yeah, he
What
does.
are you talking about? I won't do it.
Wow, I was not expecting this. Holy shit. What a sequence. She got a brain blast?
In gravity field generators over a period of several months, he was able to map out the entire facility, catalog its defenses.
That's what Kanan reported to the Tok'ra Council. Access to Baal's own chamber?
Are you suggesting that Kanan engaged in an affair with this slave? Tok'ra accepts sacrifice as a function of war.
He would have been confronted with every thought and belief that makes the Colonel who he is, and be forced to judge himself by that same code of honor.
Especially what General Hammond referred to as the difference between us and the Tok'ra.
You look so different. How can you be Kanan? If I leave with you, he will know.
I believe you. This Kanan took over his host's body, your body, just as I or any other Goa'uld would have done. Because I will find them. Dig them out.
Come on.
Sir, I know from first-hand experience how deeply the emotions can be shared between a Toker symbiote and its host.
So do I, Major Carter.
We have plans to the outpost.
Then you know it is a fortress.
It's a suicide.
An army did not hope to penetrate.
I've gone over the intel we have on this outpost.
No shot.
A successful attack of any magnitude is beyond our capabilities.
You gotta have a ticker on how many times this guy's going in the sarcophagus. And here's the thing. This woman, how is she like astral projecting herself, or is it just like the memories of her? I don't know. So is she some sort of spiritual entity as well? And her and Kanan formed a, or her Kanan and I guess Jack's emotions, as what they're saying, formed a bond, like a romantic bond. I don't know. Now Ball's a pretty sick ghoul though. I'm not gonna front. This gravity tech, the aesthetics. Daniel? What's he gonna do?
Mine is beginning to fail. It's time for the sarcophagus.
Come on.
That's more or less what I said. The Toker need us right now more than we need them. Do we expect any response from Lord Yu?
No, sir.
I believe he will. Ball has kept the existence of this outpost from the other system lords.
Yu's coming in with the assist? The fact that he's staying with him now in case this is his end.
Be over. Yes, it will. I can't go back in there.
He's giving up. His mind's broken.
And he loved her. Kanan.
Love to sleep, bro, yeah.
He came back for her. He wanted to save her. Daniel, if you don't end this, I'll tell him. You won't have to. It's almost over, Jack. There's always a way out. Well, at least there's always a chance. Your journey isn't over, Jack. Not yet.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. It was, Sam and Teal'c and, Jonas, too. What?
That's awesome.
They thought of something. If anyone can make it out of here, you can.
Yep. I love how he tried helping him by ascending, but you know what? We're doing it Jack's way. Now, what are the long-term effects of him going through the sarcophagus and dying all these times? You gotta go full on, Jack. No pulling punches. That's a triple shot and I'm dipping. He's not coming back up. I'm sorry. No. Jack.
Dr. Fraser says he'll probably suffer withdrawal symptoms from so much time in the sarcophagus.
I'll
But
sneak.
otherwise, she expects a full recovery.
Actually, sir, we all contributed to it.
The whole SG-1 team.
I always seem to be saying goodbye to you.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I can't really.
You just did?
Special occasion. Christmas. No.
Yeah.
I've got my journey.
Seems meta.
You've got yours.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, thanks
I
for
know
stopping
you don't
by.
think so.
How do you know?
You're just gonna have to trust me.
I can do that.
I'm gonna be fine.
That's it. And that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 season number 6, episode number 6. This one was titled Abyss. And I thought this was a real standout episode for Stargate SG-1. First and foremost, I absolutely loved the reintroduction of Astral Plane, Ascended Daniel. That was such a delight to see him pop up there and him actually be our Daniel, not some sort of flashback or some hallucination. And how they continued on his journey. We got to see a little snippet as to where he is and where he's going. Because I thought he was dead as disco. I didn't think they're gonna come back to it. So really glad that we got to see him here. And the way they positioned the storyline with him and Jack here. Jack is pretty much being tortured. He's on his deathbed, and there's no way out, and he doesn't want to give up. The type of person he is. Understandable. Even Daniel was struggling with the idea of ascending, but he was able to come to terms with that and transition. Whereas Jack, everyone has their own paths in life. Everyone has their own, walks, and that just so happened to be where Daniel's character, his fate and destiny is supposed to be aligned. And they sort of like alluded to here that that isn't Jack's, that's not supposed to be where that's not where Jack's destiny lies. And I think they sort of like alluded to it like when he left and he was like talking at the end of that episode. He's like, you know, Jack, you know, you got a long way to go or whatever, something along those lines. It's like Daniel went to his higher ups, saw Jack's future. He's like, you know what, Jack, you're gonna be all right. You don't need me. This was a particularly massive episode. Apart from the Goa'uld ball, I thought he was a pretty nifty and menacing villain in his own right, torturing Jack. I mean, the symbiote has officially left Jack, so I don't know if I was getting the most emotional every time Jack was getting tortured. Obviously, it sucked to see him go through that. He was dying and coming back to life, no symbiote recharging him. So that's definitely going to leave, I'd imagine that's going to leave a pretty big scar on him psychologically. But by far, my favorite moments this episode had to have been those back and forths between Daniel and Jack, trying to persuade him to, this is the only way, when in actuality, they managed to break him out. And you know what? I'm actually fine with the choice of the decision to not show us the impossible mission to break them out. To me, the centerpiece of this episode was Jack and Daniel reuniting and sort of butting heads on how he's gonna get out of the situation here. Getting an update on where Daniel's been, what he's been doing. It was awesome to see Daniel in a different place. You can really see that he still has some of his mannerisms, how he used to be, but he's enlightened. He doesn't have some of the drawbacks of his old existence. Some of those close-ups where they're going back and forth, he was trying to tell him this is the only way. There's so much more you can do. The double bubble back-to-back ascending as a way to get out would have been a little repetitive, so I'm glad that Jack was able to escape on his own terms before the damage was permanent here. So I thought this was just a really awesome episode. Also, the whole idea of Jack's symbiote going to save this woman was because they were romantically involved. He loved her. I thought this was a really awesome episode of SG-1 here for what it does for Jack's character, throwing in Michael Shanks as Daniel again in his new existence, on his new journey. Get a little progress update to see how that's going. What does this mean now? Now, you know what? This definitely makes up for the abrupt ending where Jack sort of just gets blended and we don't really talk about it. They needed to pick it up and understand where and what was going on, because that was a massive cliffhanger. With that being said, guys, that was Stargate SG-1 season number 6, episode number 6. This one was Abyss. What'd you think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, I kind of love the fact that Daniel was hyping up Jack. He was almost like, yo, you think Thor's gonna mess with you and name a ship after you if you're not the shit? Come on, fam, ascend with me. Love you guys. Links in the description down below if you guys want the full unedited raw reactions, and leave a like if you like. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.